Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio for another 40k showdown. We are playing Death and Zeal mission for today, and we are back to the heat of the desert with a spectacular battlefield straight out of our No Retreat event. We have ruins, we have crates, and we even have some palm trees for you today, which looks absolutely great. Now, we have another visitor in the studio, another guest. His name is Rhys, and he is one of the participants from No Retreat 11. He has brought his fantastic Orcs, led by Gazgul and commission painted by the fantastic Siege Studios. The best thing of this army are the customized Mega Dreads he has, which I'm sure you will all enjoy to see. Facing them are my Crimson Fists. I have actually changed the list a bit, using some units that haven't been out of the cabinet in a very long time. With that said, let's check out the Orcs, and that's coming up next.
Hi team, my name is Rhys, and today I am playing the Orcs. I am taking them as Goffs, as they are painted, and as I think Orcs are supposed to be played. For my HQ choices, I have, of course, the biggest, the meanest, the greenest, Gazgul Thraka. He is an absolute weapon in combat, and I can't wait to use him today in battle against the Crimson Fists. Then we have him backed up by his best Grot Makari, who provides a nice feel no pain to the whole army and has a nice cheeky little trick up his sleeve for when he gets into tricky opponents. Then we have a big mech in Mega Armour to provide some backline support and to repair my vehicles when they get injured. In my troops choices today, I have 3 units of 20 Beast Snagger boys. They are absolutely deadly in close combat. You don't want them getting in your face and swarming the board, because I am planning to take the primary and take it well. In my elites, I have a unit of 8 Meganobs, all armed with kill saws, so they are getting, again, straight in your face and doing a lot of damage. In my fast attack, I have 9 Warbikers, all in one unit, screaming up the field, smoke clouds billowing, Daka guns blazing, and again, chopping you in the face at any given moment. Then, finally, in my heavy support slots, I have 2 custom Mega Dreads, perfectly created in my opinion by Siege Studios. Massive shout out to them for allowing my Orky dreams to come true and letting me live my life as a crazy big mech. So that list is 2,000 points on the nose when we take into account all the upgrades I've got. One of the Mega Dreads has the Shocker Hull, which I'm hoping will provide an electrifying new element to this battle report. For my secondaries, I'm going to take the biggest and the best to allow Gazgul to reward me for doing what he does best, and that is smash face. I was taking engage on all fronts because the bikes can provide very quick backline support, go into an unexpected quarter, and maybe even teleport in a Mega Dread or 2. For my final secondary, I'm taking raise the banners because I have big blobs of infantry that I feel can just swarm up the board, plant their Orky flag, and carry on. So let's take a look at Pardo's list and Crimson Fists.
So, we are back on the battlefield with the Crimson Fists at 2,000 points, and we are running them as a battalion. Leading it all, and as my warlord, we have myself. Captain Pardo is back. He obviously is equipped with a Storm Shield, a Power Fist, and a Jump Pack. He has the Iron Resolve Warlord trait, and I've actually given him the Armour Indomitus as a relic. My second HQ is none other than Pedro Kantor himself. Again, another beautiful sculpt by Anfarius, my good friend Baz, and yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. For troop choices, we have 3 big units of intercessors. Actually 9 man. I actually couldn't fit a total of 10 man, but 9 will do for today, and they all have the rapid fire guns. Onto elite slots, we have 2 Invictor warsuits. A long time I haven't taken these. They are fully upgraded and have Incendium cannons on them. Next up, we have the big man himself, the Leviathan Dreadnought. Leviathan Garcia is back on the battlefield. He has taken a Siege Drill and also has the Storm Cannon upgrades. He has the Flamers and has 3 missiles on the top, which I've paid for a total of an extra 15 points. We also have Primaris Apothecary Shaggy on the table today with myself. He is upgraded to Chief Apothecary and has the Selfless Healer Warlord trait. We then move on to fast attack, where I have taken, again, haven't taken these in a very long time, 2 units of Outriders, 2 units of 3, because sadly Games Workshop still don't let us take them in bigger squads, which is something I'm really looking forward to hopefully in the next codex. Lastly, in the heavy support choice, we have 2 units of Eliminators, both upgraded to have las fusils, because when you're using them as Imperial Fists or Crimson Fists, the extra +1 damage onto vehicles on turn 2 is absolutely brutal. They go up to damage 4, which is something that everybody wants to see. Lastly, in the dedicated transport, we have a Dreadnought drop pod. Yes, you heard me right. It is again back in the table, and yeah, I'm really actually looking forward to actually using it. And I've tried to put as many units that I haven't used in a very long time, because this game is going to be very cool. Lastly, for my secondaries, I have taken Engage on all fronts, I've taken Raise the Banners High, and I have gone for the Space Marine specific Oath of Moment. With that said, that is both the lists now out the way. Let's go to war, and that's coming up next.
Oi, Scribbler, get your squig ink. Big Boss Gaz wants to head count. Right. I see most of the rowdy lads are here. I see Scarguts, Maggots, Biker Boys zooming around. Where's Thorkin Shiny Eye? In his mech shop, boss. He's fixing up Gork's Giga Killer and Mork's Mega Crusher for the crumping. Who else? Hey, Scorner Bone Stacker. Yeah. You here? Yeah. Where's your Mega Nob Headhunters? Sleeping. Well, wake 'em up. Guy's gonna be here now. And he wants all the lads ready for fighting. Scribbler, you got all that? Don't write on me best squig hide, you git. Oh, if I knew how to read and write, I would squash you like a bug, Scribbler.
And here we go. Both armies now fully deployed and ready for battle.
Carnage, yes.
Rhys in the house, Orcs in the house, and what an amazing battle we have for you for today. We are playing Death and Zeal. 5 objectives on the table, 1 in the middle in No Man's Land, actually 3 in No Man's Land, because this is the quarter deployment mission, and we have 1 in each of our deployment zones, 1 in each. We are using all these beautiful buildings as ruins. The only ones that are obscuring are actually this one, and this one, due to them being higher than 6 inches. The rest are all shorter than 6 inches. Apart from that, we've got some crates, and that's about it. The rest just looks beautiful. You excited, Rhys?
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is your first battle report, isn't
First
it?
battle report, yes.
Yeah, cool.
Really
and
happy.
yeah, it's a showdown. Orcs versus Crimson Fists.
A classic.
Classic. Can't get any more classic than that. And with that said, let's take a look at our deployment zones. Rhys actually won his first roll-off. He decided to go on this side and start deploying first. Now, into the Crimson Fists. We have my 3 units of big intercessor units behind this long ruin here. We've got the 3 just bunched together with all the characters helping out with them. We've got Pedro Kantor himself, we've got Chief Apothecary Shaggy, and Captain Pardo just leading the charge there on the left. further behind, we have the 2 units of Outriders. One of them making good use of the terrain. The other one's a bit more fierce and doesn't mind getting shot at. He's actually deployed further up the field. Basically, I've actually measured so they can get into the central objective in turn 1 if they actually go first. Now, a lot of infiltrating units. We've got 2 units of Eliminators making, again, good use of their scout move, or whatever they're called now. Basically, they can infiltrate and deploy further up the field. So we've got 1 on each of these buildings here. And then on this side, surrounding the Orcs completely, we have the 2 Invicta warsuits. 1 on this side and 1 on that side. How do you feel of being surrounded?
Oh, well, that's what you think.
That's what I think.
You think, because there is a Mega Dread in a teleporter pad, ready to come down in an unexpected quarter.
Well, talking about unexpected, what about my Leviathan in its dreadnought also coming down?
Yes.
So we do have, both of us have some reserves. Let's take a look now at this side. Take us through what's actually happening here. Obviously, there's the big 3 units of Snagger Boys.
Yes.
So, and then what else is happening in the middle here?
Yeah, just a massive load of armour and carnage in the middle. We have a Mega Dread with its Ripper Claw and Kill Cannon. We have 8 Killsaw Mega Knobs leading the charge,
leading the front
ready to get into the meat.
And then we've got the bikes
9 war bikers, all in one big, tough unit with a big mech with a custom force field.
Yep, just there in the middle.
Makari leading the boss's banner. And of course,
where is he?
Boss he's just down here.
And then the boss himself.
And the boss himself.
Gatskull
Thraka.
Perfect. And as Rhys already mentioned, he does have in reserve another of his really unique muzzles in reserve. Dropping down. Let's see which one drops down. Is it the Dreadnoughts? Is it my Leviathan or his, what were they called again?
Mega Dreads.
Mega Dreads, there we go. So that's both of our deployments. Let's take a dice roll. You are a guest. I will allow you to roll first.
Okay.
So do you actually want to go first? That is a good question to ask.
Well, the thing is, you have deployed more aggressively than some of the armies I've faced.
I do want to go first.
You want to go first?
I want my Invictors to punch you in the face before you do.
Just to spite you then, I'd like to go first instead.
It's a 4.
4 is respectable.
Respectable. And by the way, guys, look, the rainbow dice are back. So, long story short, I lost my dice bag. Don't know where I put it. Probably in the bin somewhere because I've actually looked everywhere. And my 40 rainbow dice were in there. But I've got some now, and they are actually on the website for sale again after 6 months without them.
Yes.
So let's go. Let's see if my first dice roll is anything special. No,
don't buy them. They're cursed.
They are cursed. That is a 2. That means that the Orcs will be going first.
Go first.
Rhys going up. Let's take a look at the Orcs. Turn 1 coming up next. Okay, we are back. Movement over for Rhys and his Orcs. And as we know and knew, basically he's been as aggressive as possible. This is why I wanted turn 1, to try and box him in a bit more. Now, Rhys, take us through your movement phase. What's actually happened here?
Okay, so after some semi-lackluster advance rolls and 1 CP used, which actually didn't change the result whatsoever, everyone but Gaz has advanced 1 or 2 inches, apart from the bikes who want to advance 6. Gaz, of course, ever eager to get into the fight, advance 6. To let him just dip his toe onto that objective.
Perfect.
Which is exactly what I wanted for my secondary. Yes, so Pardo was keen to surround me, and I have shown him the error of his ways. In fact, I will be surrounding the Invicta warsuits.
Yes, you will.
With boys and bikes, so that I can take them down.
Perfect.
Getting as much out of that deployment zone as possible.
So advancing on this side, advancing on that side. You stayed put with the Snagger Boys on that side, which I've raised the banners on that one.
Yes.
The Mega Dreads, the Mega Knobs have advanced up the field. The Mega Dread has just moved up because he does want to fire. And then a roll of an advance of 1 on those Snagger Boys, making it a bit more difficult. And by the way, which one was the one you re-rolled? Was it
it was the Mega Knobs.
The Mega Knobs.
I rolled a 2 and I thought that's not brilliant, so I CP re-rolled it into a 2.
And you've called the Wah as well.
I have called the Wah.
Which you were about to give us a big Wah, but...
I would give you the most menacing Wah possible, but I've done it 7 times, no retreat so far, and my voice is suffering for it. So
Okay.
no more screaming here.
Fair enough. We don't want broken mics either.
No.
So it's a good thing. Perfect. So let's go straight on to some shooting. We'll do the Mega Knob. The Mega Dread. I always do it. Mega Dread. Let's do him. He's the only thing that can fire from the bikes. And then we can do the bikes off camera. So do you want to do the shooting?
Yes.
How many shots has he got?
So it's D6 shots.
Okay.
It does have blast, but I can't actually see anything that has more than 5 models. So
Okay.
we're just going to
Where are you firing
roll
at?
it. I'm going to go into the Outriders.
Into the Outriders. Perfect.
So 4 shots.
4 shots. Perfect.
That's not bad.
Hitting.
On 5s.
And what's the damage out?
So strength 8. So winning them on 3s. -2.
Is it damage 2?
Damage 2.
Okay. That's
So
not bad.
hoping to get lucky and knock a bike.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. It's only the one hit.
Okay.
One lovely SN6. Wounding on 3s.
Which is a wound. -2.
-2.
Okay, which is -1, so 4 up save. Which is a 6.
This is a 6.
So nothing happens. That is his shooting phase. Now the bikes have a lot of shots. How many shots is it?
108.
108 shots coming in hot from these bikes. And obviously, are you going to go for the Invicta Warsuits?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to do all the shooting, do all the wounding, and we'll come back for the saving throws. We are back, and after all those shots, only 9 wounds. Now, you did call the war, meaning that the guns are -2. 11, yeah, 11 dice. And you've called the war, so it's AP 2, isn't it?
Yes.
Which is our AP -1 with Armour of Content.
Yep.
So 4 ups here.
4 up saves.
Okay, so there we go. So that's 6 wounds already dealt on Master Invicta Warsuits. They do have 13 wounds, so he still has 7 wounds remaining. That is the end of your shooting phase, sir.
Yes.
Charges.
Most important phase.
What are you going to do for it?
So I am going to charge the Beast Snagger Boys.
Okay.
Into
them.
the
Perfect.
Eliminators.
Just do that.
Okay. So as I'm an orc, it
Yep.
re-rolls for free. So an 8,
8.
I think, is enough. So
Okay.
that we can fight upwards.
Perfect.
We are going to charge the bikes into the Invicta.
No
They
problem.
can't fail, but we're just going to see how much movement we get, which is
Okay.
a very decent 9 inches.
Mhm.
And the Snagger Boys over here
Okay.
need anything but a double 1. They get a 10.
Perfect.
So plenty
Okay.
of movement.
Let's do that. Let's get everybody in, prepare some
everybody
dice, and go into the fight phase. Okay, everybody's in. Now, I did pay a CP off camera to Overwatch with this Invicta Warsuit, so I'm going to start Overwatching into these Snagger Boys at the same time as Rhys is counting dice because he's going to be attacking with these bikes first. So, Overwatch first. I'll go first with the Incendium Cannon, so it's 2d6. Here we go. It is only 3. So I am actually going to spend the CP to intervene, to reroll, sorry, and not intervene with the 2 that I was left. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So 6, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. Strength is 5. Your toughness is 5, isn't it, sir?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so 4's to wound. There we go. So that is 2, 4, 6 for now.
6 wounds.
So, yep. So
5 up invulnerable save thanks to the war.
Mm-hmm.
Making 3.
3.
Better
Okay.
than I expected.
Yep, so 3
no
dead
fear
for
or
now.
pains of any kind?
No feel, no pains yet, right?
No, they need to be closer to Makari.
Okay, so we've got the Heavy Bolter next, which is 3 shots, looking for 6s. Nothing. And then we've got the 8 shots from the twin Iron Hail. Nothing. And then we've got the Fragstorm, which is 1d6, which is 2.
Is it blast?
Is it blast? Yes, it is blast.
So you're definitely going to get full blast
Blast,
there.
blast. So that's no. I've rolled for those are misses already, and then these are misses already. So that is everything. Only 3 dead. Not what I wanted.
No.
Your turn to strike first, sir. So these bikes will be going into the Victor Warsuits. Let's roll just here in this big gap. So it's 18 twice.
And then the knob.
And then the knob.
So hitting on 3s and 6s explode because I'm a Goff.
Perfect.
So that's slightly cocked. I'll roll it again. It's 1. It's meant to miss. So 5 misses there, but 3 of them I'll just put straight back in.
Yep. Let's go for the wound roll as well, and then go start counting how many wounds you do.
So I am strength 6 on the charge.
Yep. And I am toughness 6, so 4's to wounds.
4's to wounds. That's a healthy looking roll to
Yes,
me.
it is. Yes, it is. So how many wounds is that?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
4,
11.
6, 8, 10. And guess what? I had 11 dice here.
Ooh.
Minus
-1, so Armour of Contempt
so
coming into play.
3 ups. Okay, so that's another 4 down. So I'm down to 3 left. So rinse and repeat.
Yep, rinse and repeat. 3s and 6s.
3s and 6s. Okay, so we move.
Another very
fails.
good roll for me.
You do get an extra 4 for
Yep, so
exploding.
6 misses, so technically only 2 have missed.
Not bad at all.
Very good.
Here we go.
The
Again,
might not even get to attack.
Yeah, again looking for 4s.
4s again. Another healthy roll.
Yep.
Make sure to buy these dice. These are clearly good.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's 9.
9.
Isn't it?
Yes, 9
4,
wins.
4, and 1. Here we go. Can the rainbow dice help me survive? No. That is 3. Does it explode? No, it doesn't.
Unlucky.
So that is the Invictor Warsuit removed from play. This is at least one thing is that I can target the bikes now. And what we're going to do is we're going to do all the attacks from these Snagger Boys on this side. We're going to do all the ones from the Snagger Boys on that side off camera because there's far too many
It's
rolls.
too many.
It's too many.
It's a silly amount.
And we will be back for my saving throws coming up. We are back. We've actually only done this unit off camera. So all the hits, all the wounds, all my saves. He dealt 7 wounds in total, which isn't bad at all. My saving throws were quite good, to tell you
Yes,
the
good
truth.
saving throws.
So what
Armour of
we're-
Contempt helping out.
Exactly, yeah. 3 up save them there. What we're going to do is 26 attacks, I believe.
24 total.
24 in total, because obviously it's a bit awkward to get as many models in. But look, still a lot of attacks going into here. We're going to roll them for your viewing pleasure. Hitting on 3s.
6s explode once again.
Okay, so a
Okay.
couple of 6s there already exploding.
Okay, so
And
if only they were monsters, those 2s would have hit. So 1, 2, 3.
perfect.
So 17 hits is not bad, especially when you're fighting all the way
Yeah.
up a wall.
Okay, and now
3s.
3s to 1.
So
I'm just going to roll these dice, as it's going to be much easier and
Yes.
faster to do. Okay, so -1,
-1.
which basically becomes redundant
Yes.
with Armour of Contempt. So 3 ups,
3 ups.
and that is 1 dead and 1 down to 2 wounds. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
They 3 wounds each?
I know they're 2 wounds each, sorry.
Wounds.
So 2 dead.
2
1
dead.
is still alive. The sergeant will be hitting back, which I'm actually going to do really quickly.
Yes.
So he's got 3 attacks plus 1 for being charged.
Exactly.
All hits.
Oh,
And
1 wound.
1 wound only.
5 up invulnerable save, which I failed.
Oh, 1 is perished.
Funnily enough, the sergeant managed to throw his knife all the way down,
All the way to the back.
all the way to the back.
Okay, I'm going to check how many attacks the Invictor Warsuit has now,
Yes.
just in case it degrades on attacks, and we'll catch you back in a second. Here we go, 5 attacks, only hitting on 4s because I am bracketed. Let's see if I can squish some more. 2 hits, 2 wounds, minus a lot, so you do have your 5 up invulnerable saves.
5 up invulnerable
this
saves.
turn. No, that
No.
is 2 more wiped out. Now, you've lost 5 in total?
Yes, 1 from...
No,
that
I
unit
mean
there.
in this unit.
Oh,
From
yes.
Overwatch, 3 from Overwatch, right?
3 from
and 2
Overwatch
more-
and 2 more in melee.
Yeah,
so
what's your leadership?
7.
7. Do you want to do your leadership?
Don't
That's a
particularly want
fail.
to.
That's a fail. So how many do you have here? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more. Hopefully we get...
14 now, because one's just run away.
No, I think I've counted 15, right? Because I've killed...
Killed 3 in Overwatch.
Yeah.
2 now, and then because I failed the leadership.
Okay,
one runs
so
away.
14 left, right?
14 to go.
Okay.
So
Hopefully you can roll 14 ones, and that will make me very happy. Rhys.
personally, I disagree. But
So
we'll have a look.
Not bad.
Just the one.
Just one more.
Just 1.
Because obviously your unit is still within more than half strength.
Yes.
That concludes your turn 1. It's good that I'm hiding away here with all my troops.
Yes.
Okay, let's go on to turn 1 for the Crimson Fists. Coming up next.
Yes.
Movement over for Kantor and his Crimson Fists. We are as aggressive as the Orcs are and have moved up the field for some nice close combat, and
Yes.
a lot of bolter shots. I want my bolter shots. The more the merrier. Perfect. So, movement-wise, this unit has moved up the field. Kantor has advanced to keep up with them. This unit is actually underneath these ruins, but obviously I've just placed them there because it's easier for us to actually place them. Pardo stayed put. I've raised the banners with him on this side. Chief Apothecary Shaggy also staying put. This unit has just come out to play on that side of the ruins. Basically going to get as many shots into Gaz or something else if they can see. I think it's only Gaz or basically the big Mega Dread. They've stayed put. These bikes on this side have actually flown up the field now and ready to fire and probably charge into these guys, whilst the sergeant of the eliminator squad were actually out of combat at the end of that combat, and he actually moved down and is now raising the banners. So lucky for him to be at the top of that ruin on the other side.
Very fortunate.
Very fortunate.
Just couldn't reach him.
Exactly.
Chopper.
Lastly, this bike squad has moved up the field now. I actually want to be 3 inches away from Gaz, so him not to heroically intervene. Yes, I'm very scared actually. And I'll put 2 models on. There we go. And yeah, they've basically moved up. Probably going to shoot, and I'll actually pre-measure again to actually make sure that I am within 9 inches for Oath of Moments. 6 inches for Oath of Moments. So that is the end of my movement phase. Let's get some dice and go into shooting. We are back, and after some misplacements for me, I actually can't get them out of 3 inches for heroic intervene, and I can't get them within the Oath of Moment aura of 6 inches. So I'm going to do in true Blood Angel fashion, not Crimson Fist. I'm going to charge Gaz later on. Okay, so we're going to start on this flank where this unit of intercessors are firing into the unit of Orcs. Bikes, -1 to hit. That means that I am hitting on 4s, but I am fully re-rolling because of Chapter Master. So re-roll these.
It's a good roll already.
This is a good roll actually.
Oof.
There we go. Okay, spoke too soon. And then we've got a couple of exploding 6s. Check those for bolter fire. And now strength 4 to toughness 5. So 5 to wounds. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, those
take
SN logos flaring.
Yes. So that is 5 wounds for now.
5 wounds for now.
Yeah, -1.
-1. So 5 up save either way. Just going to roll it down here. Okay, so that's 4 wounds taken. That is enough to kill a bike.
Are they 4 wounds each?
They are 3 wounds each.
3 wounds
so one
each.
is actually
So
going to be.
I'll give you a wound marker so you can place anywhere you want.
Thank you.
And then we've got 4 shots from Dawn's arrow, which has advanced up. So basically, I will be hitting on. Where are you? Yeah. I'll be hitting on 3s with him. Just going to quickly check that it is 4 shots. And Dawn's arrow is assault 4. Yes. Oof. So I'm hitting on 3s. And exploding with 2 of them.
Very nice.
And then strength 4, so 5 to wound. That is only 1 wound and -1 as well, but damage 2.
Damage 2. Makes
so
the
he
save.
makes the
Saves
save.
the bike.
This unit now firing again into them. Rinse and repeats because they are all within rapid fire range. So hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s for my captain. And exploding. Let's take all the misses out. And then exploding a lot of times. So that is 5.
Do they explode
6.
when my unit is smaller than yours?
They always explode.
Always
so,
explode.
Crimson Fists and Imperial Fists, any 6s with bolt weapons always explode.
Nice.
What you get is the +1 to hit if the unit is 5 models than you.
Really good.
So all these go back in the pot.
Very nice.
And I wound on 5s.
5s again.
Oh, bad roll again.
Ooh.
So that is only 3.
Just the 3.
Yep.
5s again. Oh, fail all 3.
All 3.
So 1 more bike dies, and another. I'll just flip that wound
onto the next one.
Back onto.
Perfect. That's one of your dice as well.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, next up, I'm going to go with the bikes. They are firing. Look, I'm going to do this unit next.
Sure.
They're going to fire into Gaz. Can you actually measure? Am I within 15 inches to see if I get? Have you got your tape measure there?
I do. Keep forgetting.
Check if I.
15 inches.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am.
Only with the front 2 rows.
Front 2 rows. Okay, so that is 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. So take off another 3. And that is 15 dice to hit. Okay, so I'm going to go into gas.
Yes.
I'm going to go into gas. Hitting on 2s, 3s, sorry. Rerolling 1s. Because of my captain. Move these, and then I explode 4 times.
4 times.
There we go. And then toughness is 7.
Yes.
So I'm wounding on 5s.
5s again.
And 3 more dice here. Oh, not bad. Okay, so that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds in total.
7 wounds?
Yeah, -1.
-1, looking for 3s.
3 ups.
Okay.
He loses 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Do you have anything to regain wounds on him?
No,
No.
not even the mad doc that slipped his head back on can even heal him in the game.
Okay.
And I'm not in range of Makari.
Okay.
I've left my best grot behind.
So that's 3 wounds dealt. I can actually deal 1 more wound on him for him to lose his max for that turn.
Yes, you can.
But I think it's more important to actually shoot with the bike. So the bikes are going to go into the bikes.
Okay.
4 shots each. 4, 4, and 4. And try and take another bike down, I guess.
Yes.
Hitting on 4s. No rerolls this time. But 1 exploding 6. And again, looking for 5s. Which is 3. -1.
-1.
So 4 ups
For
again.
those 5, no, there's 5 ups again.
5 ups.
Oh, can't make a
Okay,
single,
so that's another bike dead.
single save.
And 1's down to 2 wounds
2
again.
wounds again.
Okay. Next up, I'm going to do my 3 las fusils
Yes.
into Mr. I'm going to go into the vehicle just because I get the +1 damage.
Good plan.
So, here we go. Hitting on 2s. All hits. And wounding on, my strength is 9.
3s.
3s to wound. All wounds.
All wounds.
-4, I believe.
5 up invulnerable
Okay.
saves, thanks to the War. Oh,
Failed 2.
fail 2.
That's 8 damage, sir.
8 damage.
How do you feel
with
about
which-
that?
Not too bad, considering Makari is in range.
Okay, so
of
6
the Mega
up.
Dread.
6,
So
6.
6 up, feel no pains. Which we make 2.
Nice.
So you basically just hit me
6.
without the +1 damage.
Yes, exactly that. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to have a little think about what I'm going to fire next, and we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, to finish off the shooting phase with the things that aren't in combat, I'm going to shoot one of the Outriders into Gazgul. The other 2 will not be firing just because I want a shorter charge.
Yes.
So here we go. 4 shots into Gaz, trying to remove his last wound. That is 3 hits. And looking for 5s. That is 1 wound.
1
Can
wound.
it be the wound I need?
-1, so 3 up save.
Oh, okay. So I do, look, I've taken 3 wounds with bolter fire. Can't complain about that.
No, can't.
Let's go on to the Invicta Warsuit. So the heavy bolter becomes a pistol, so I basically can shoot at normal ballistic skill. So I'm hitting on 4s here. And I am exploding with that 6, because it is a heavy bolter. And then 4s to wound. 3 wounds at -2, sir.
3 wounds. 5 up invulnerable saves. Make 2
Make
of
2.
them.
1 more dead.
1 more dead.
Then we've got 8 from the twin Iron Hell heavy stubbers.
Yes.
So 4 and 4. Hitting on, these are heavy, so -1 to hit, so 5. Okay.
Not
that
that
is
it bothers you.
4. And strength 5. No, sorry, strength 4, so 5 to wound. That is 3 more at -2.
5 up saves again.
Oh, another 3 down.
Oof.
Okay, and then my favorite, we've got the Incendium Cannon.
Incendium cannon.
So, here we go. Is it still blast? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many did you have when we started shooting?
Well, you wouldn't be able to get blast
It's
with
not
it
blast,
at all
it's
anyway.
a flamer, isn't it? What am I talking about? 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Oof.
So 4, 8, 9. Strength is 5, so 4 to wound.
Forced wound.
That isn't bad. Actually, it's not bad. It's not good. It's not,
Not
average.
great, not terrible.
4 at -2.
5 up invulnerables. Of which I make
Oh,
3
nice.
this time. So we are
That is
fire
a-
retardant orcs.
It is. one more slain, and that is the end, Rhys, of my shooting phase.
Thank goodness.
We're going to charge a couple of charges. This unit is charging into this unit.
Ooh.
Do you want to overwatch?
I kind of do. Yeah, I think I do.
Okay, I'm going to roll my charge, and then we'll do that off camera, because it's a lot of shots. So they're in.
Definitely in.
I'm going to try a long charge with Kantor. Nope, that's not enough. Then the bikes are going to go into Gazgul.
To Gaz, can't fail.
12.
Oh, they really want him.
And what I'm going to do is the bikes are going to go into that squad. So
Yes.
I need a nice roll here. That is not what I need.
That
I think
is
I need a... Do
not
you want to
enough.
measure? Do you got to take measure?
I do.
Do I need...
3 inches is not enough, my
So
friend.
I need... Do I need a 4?
You need a
I need a-
5 to
I
be
need
within
a-
an inch.
Okay, so I'll use a CP to reroll. And that is
That is
very...
9.
Okay, so I
Excellent.
am down a CP. We'll move these guys in, move everybody in. Do your overwatch off camera, and then come back for the fight phase.
Okay.
Okay, we are back. Only 4 wounds from all the overwatch from these guys dealt onto here. 3 up saves.
4 up saves.
4 up saves, because they are
-2.
-2 this turn still, right?
Just this turn.
1 wound, not bad. I'll put the wound onto this guy here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the bikes going into Gaz.
Yes.
Trying to blink off some more wounds, because the more wounds we blink off, the better it is. Because you don't want this Gaz running across the board fresh with no wounds dealt.
No, you
Here we
do
go.
not.
Hitting on 3s. Okay, not great. Couple of drops already, which you don't want. And wounding on 5s.
Yes.
Okay, 4 wounds, -1.
4 wounds at -1.
3 ups.
Ooh. My tiny hands can
Yeah, we both have tiny hands. It's
take
gonna
these
problem
dice.
with there. There we go.
So minus is
1
1, so
from
3 up
chainsaw.
saves. It looks like
It's
almost
1
a full
wound.
house.
Okay,
So you can kill him in 2 phases now. That's important.
perfect, which is good.
If I can find the 2, there's the 2.
Okay,
Excellent.
and now you're going to pay 2 CP, so
Yes.
we're thinking these off. Boink. And you will be attacking with these bikes
Yes.
into these intercessors. Now,
So of course I'm
There we
just
go.
going to pile in
yes, of course.
so that everyone can get their attacks in the first place
Perfect.
by being within an inch of someone who is.
Okay, and all yours. Let's
Okay.
roll on this side.
So we're doing 20 attacks from the regular bikers
And then the rest from the knob, right?
and then 4 from the knob.
Okay, here we go.
So hitting on 3, 6s explode.
Here we go.
So 4 misses, but 3 explodes.
Perfect. And then 3s to wound.
Yes.
3s to wound. Let's roll 1 more to roll there. Yep.
Yeah, so
And I'm just going to pick up.
only 4 fails.
Just going to pick up these.
Hot rolling from the green dice.
Yep. Let's go. 3 ups, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that is 1 dead because 1 was in 2 wounds. 2 dead and 1's on 1 wound. 2
Excellent.
dead. Blink, blink, and 1's on 1 wound. Perfect.
Okay, wanted 1 more to die there because of this new damage 2 weapon power claw coming in.
Let's do this.
So hitting on 4s because it's -1 to hit. Oh, okay, so perfectly average actually.
2 hits and strength 8, right? So 2's to wound.
Strength 10 at
10,
this point.
yes. So 2's
Maybe
to
even
wound.
12. Look at that, double
I was
1.
about to say,
Double
let's get
1.
those 1s in. I've already piled in because I
have.
didn't know that he was going to be in, so just in case you think, why haven't I moved in? I am still within 6 inches of Pedro, meaning that they do get an extra attack. So it's 4 attacks each, so 8, 12, 16, 16, 20, 25 in total
25.
with him. So this is 20 attacks with all these dice. Again, this is our small hand rolling these dice. So I rolled twice. Hitting on 3s because the smoke isn't in combat as well, right?
It is not in combat.
Okay, and I do have Chapter Master still on them. There's an extra 2 there. There's 2 misses. And then I'm looking for 5s.
5s once again. Found a few.
Find a few already. And a few more.
Pretty
That
good at finding
is
those 5s.
2, 4, 6, 8 wounds at no minus.
8 wounds.
8 wounds at no
Ah.
minus. Let's do this.
4 up saves.
4 up saves. Okay,
Not
so
bad.
another bike is
Another
down,
one down.
and
We are just
one
transferring this 2 wound
carried
token
on.
to
Okay.
Each individual bike.
And then I've got my 15 attacks, which we actually haven't moved those bikes in, but they will be going in over there. And
Yes.
I do have 16 attacks, wasn't it?
Correct.
Units?
Yes.
Okay, so remove 4. And let's do this. I will maybe use a CP for auto wounding on 6s.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
Or
winning on
save it.
5s.
No,
isn't-
I'm not. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep that
He's
CP for
risking it.
something. So hitting on, you have more. I know it wasn't in shooting. I was
It's
just
only in
about to get the +1. So 3s. Remove these.
That +1 would have
and
been handy.
these. It would have. And wounding on 5s again.
5s again.
Ah, just 1. This is why Outriders are poo.
5 up invulnerable save. Does
1 is
fail.
dead.
So you
Imagine 3 bikes have just gone in and killed 1 orc.
1 orc.
That's how bad Primaris and Outriders are. Okay, so we do have to move them. Don't worry, we will. And you will fight back. We'll do those off camera because there's a lot of attacks. But we're going to go with Gaz.
Yes.
And I'm going to use that CP for Transhuman.
Transhuman.
Just in case I can survive.
Okay. So, quick breakdown of his attacks. You have degraded him to middle profile, which has just made him angrier. So, he has 5 attacks base,
Okay.
+1 because of his Warlord trait, +1 because of War, and +1 for being degraded.
Let's do this.
Hitting on 2s, and he can re-roll because of himself. He is a friendly Goth character within 6 inches, and unfortunately no explodes.
Okay.
So,
It's a good thing. 4 ups
4s,
now.
but all 4s will just kill bikes. Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
What is
I have
happening
just rolled
here?
6 ones.
Have just cursed yourself. That's a really bad roll. That's the worst roll I've seen in a long time. But guess
proud to have
what?
that honour.
I'm happy about that. Let's go on to this attack next. So you want to attack with these boys.
Yes.
What we're going to do, we're going to do all the boys on this side, all the boys on that side, come back for the saving throws, and finish off with my Invicta Warsuit. If it's still alive, fighting back. We are back after an onslaught of a lot of hits, a lot of wounds, and we're talking about this flank over there on the Outriders. Even with the toughness 5 from the bikes, your strength 7.
Strength 7 when you charge me and when I war. So
bonkers. Okay, -1, so I ignore this. 3 up saves. So that is damage 1, right? Each?
just damage 1.
Okay, so that is 1 dead and 1 is on 1 wound remaining. So I'll give you a little wound marker so you can help me out.
I will help you out.
And put a little wound mark there. So remove a bike and 1 is down to 1 wound. Now, 5 wounds went through from the
just the knob by himself. With 4 attacks.
Because he exploded a lot of times. Here we go. -2 becomes -1. So 4 ups.
4 ups.
And these are damage 2,
These
right?
are damage 2.
So that is him dead. Does he explode? No, he doesn't.
Oh.
So he is dead. Don't need to do the extra 14 wounds he did, because do remember that these get +1 to hit and to wound against vehicles, don't they?
Plus, just +1 to hit.
Yeah.
But they are strength 6 because of the war.
So they were wounding on 4s.
They were wounding on 4s.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the end of the turn. Crazy to think that this is turn 1. We do have to do some leadership tests. They lost 5 in total this turn.
Yep.
So
on a 1 or a 2, they are safe.
No, so 1
5.
runs, and then now it's 1s and 2s.
Now it's 1s and 2s because they are not
3,
within
4,
range.
5, 6, 7 in total.
Yes. Here we go.
So that's another 3. Reroll that one. So 3 more.
3 more run away.
Running away back home.
So we'll just take these.
Okay, perfect. And then you've lost 4 bikes. Your leadership is 7 as well.
4 bikes, yeah. Leadership 7.
Okay.
We're fine.
What is it?
Only
It's a
just
3.
on a 3.
Perfect. 4, 5, 6, 7. They are still in the fight.
And only one died over here.
I only killed 1 over there.
So leadership 7 from the knob, keeping them in the fight.
Nothing I could do. Perfect. That is the end of turn 1.
Turn 1.
Let's go into turn 2 coming up. Movement over for the Orcs on turn 2. going in for the kill in the middle. He's not happy about 3 bikes still being there, which is crazy to hear. So basically the mega armored knobs are moving up towards those bikes. Hopefully remove them. I'm sure he will remove them this time, because that roll was chaotic as it gets. We've got the Mega Dread shuffling up beside the Gaz and the Ruin, just moving up the field. And that's about it. Everybody else that was in combat has stayed in combat.
Yep.
These guys just spread out so that my drop pod is a bit more difficult to get in. And lastly, we've got the other Mega Dread dropping down behind Kantor and Captain Pardo here.
Yep. Trying
to be sneaky,
I
and
told
he was sneaky.
You didn't have me surrounded.
Nope.
I had you surrounded.
It was very true, but I
Brutal
still have
but
things
cunning.
in reserve. Let's do some shooting next, right? Nothing in the command phase, right? The oil
I've
rig.
healed D3 +1 wounds on
With
the Mega Dread
your...
with the big mech.
Yep.
And I had a Grot Oiler for the +1, so he's not usable anymore. His sacrifice will be remembered.
Perfect. Let's go into shooting. What's going to start? There's not a lot of shooting.
Nope.
What are you going to start that off with?
So we're going to start off with the Mega Dread.
Okay.
And we're going to shoot into that unit.
Perfect.
There.
Okay, we both have a CP. So I'm going to... I think I used mine, right?
This is the start of the new battle round, so...
I'm quite sure. You get one?
Yes.
We're 10-2. And I'm quite sure I'm just on 1. I'm sure I've used mine.
I'll take
I
your
just
word for
didn't move it. Yeah. So let's start shooting.
So it's D6 shots, minimum 3
Okay.
because of blast. So thankfully for that minimum 3. We are hitting on 5s. And as any orc shooting goes...
Okay, do you
Slightly.
remember to roll there so we can see the dice?
Should I redo it then?
No, it's fine. Just go. Yeah, I trust you. It's
I'll
just
happily
for
take a reroll.
it's just for the viewers to actually see.
Excellent.
Okay.
So then we will go for the Mega Knob.
Okay.
Big Mech, sorry, in Mega Armour, going into that unit as well.
Perfect.
It has Blast and
Okay.
+1, so this will be 4 shots.
Nice.
Hitting on 4s,
Okay.
2 hits. Wounding on 2s, because it is strength 8.
Yes, sir.
2 wounds,
Two
minus
wounds.
3.
Okay, and this is into the intercessors, right?
Yes.
So -3 becomes -2. 5 ups. 1 is damage D3, right?
D6.
D6. Okay.
So of course the
Obviously,
1, which I was saying
we
as it was rolling.
All knew it was coming.
We knew it was coming.
1 wound dealt on this unit. And is that the end of your shooting?
No, we have another Mega Dread.
Oh, this is true. So who is he firing at?
He is going to shoot his auto-hitting flamer weapons
Okay.
into Captain Pardo.
Okay. Is it more than 8 inches?
It's 12.
12 inches. Okay. Into Captain Pardo. That's
and
not
also
very nice.
put his kill cannon into him as well.
Okay.
Just-
Everything into Captain Pardo.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Everything.
So, is it 2d6 from the flamers?
2d6 auto hits.
Okay.
The boom bits.
The boom bits. That is 7.
We'll take
Auto
7.
hits.
Strength 5,
Okay.
but it is no minus, so you will get your 2-up save.
Perfect.
So 3s to wound.
So that is
4 wounds.
it's strength 6, right?
Strength 5.
So four's to wound,
4's
right?
to wound then.
Because I'm toughness 5 because of Iron Resolve, aren't I?
Yes.
So 3 wounds.
3 wounds. No AP.
2 ups. That's all passed.
Acceptable.
And the big gun,
D6
right?
shots from the kill cannon for 5.
Nice. Good starts.
Not bad at all. We cannot complain.
Good boy.
5s to hit. With a hit.
1 hit.
It's better than nothing.
Strength.
3 to wound because it's strength 8.
Okay.
Minus 2.
-2. So
3 up
I
save.
have a 1-up actually because I have Storm Shield. So I normally have a 2-up.
Yep.
And I would get a 1-up. So -2 would go up to a 3-up.
Yes.
Because it's -3 to start with, right?
No, so armor of contempt doesn't stack with a storm shield.
No. So
But it is, yes, it is -3 actually because it's
it is
the
-3.
war.
Okay, so 2-up. 3-up then.
3 up.
No, 4
4
up. 4 up.
4 up. So 2 damage.
So 2 damage dealt on him. I do have Feel No Pain.
You do.
which
That's
both go
hard. It's
through.
very late and we've had a long weekend.
Let's go on to 4 wounds here. Yeah, I hate that Armor of Contempt with the Storm Shield is always a mess in your head.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I don't think I have anything else that is eligible to shoot.
Okay.
They're out of range. Always over there. They can't shoot in combat. It's going to have to be the charge phase.
It's going to have to be the charge
It's going
phase.
to have to be.
Okay, shall we roll for the charges? Might as well.
Yes.
What's it going to charge?
Mega Dread is going to charge this
Into there?
Eliminator.
Okay, and it's 3d6?
He gets 3d6, discarding 1.
Is this an upgrade or something that they have?
This is a Mega Dread rule.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly what it's called.
Okay,
but
don't worry, 3d6. Let's roll here so they can see.
3d6.
So
a 9. We're thinking that's enough.
Maybe you do have to go around the corner. So
I do. So
what's that?
Thinking I need at least a 10.
Okay,
So the good thing is Orcs have an innate reroll.
Yep, here we go.
No.
And that is a
He
no.
will stay there.
Okay, but he is applying pressure. He's got closer.
Yep.
So that's going to be quite terrifying.
The Mega Knobs are going to charge the bikes.
Perfect.
They can't really fail.
No, but let's roll
just
just
far.
you can get your movements. Yeah. And is he charging?
Oh, he will be.
Well, who's he charging?
He will be charging Captain Pardo.
Oh no, naughty boy.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. I was saving that one for last.
Okay. So do you want to do the roll and then we can move everybody in?
Yes.
Last one.
So 3d6.
Yes.
Needing a 9.
Let's do this. That
With
is
a reroll
with the
for
reroll.
free.
Come on, you can do it.
No, I can't.
Wow,
No,
that
I
is bonkers. 3d6 with a reroll,
Oh.
needing a 9. Not enough, but
Not
there is still
enough.
combat and a lot of it happening. So let's go on to the fight phase coming up. Starting in the middle of the battlefield, those bikes survived and they're still there, but don't think they'll survive for much longer. We've got all the mega armored knobs going in, 40 attacks in total, but we're going to do 20 at a time. So here we go, hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 4s
Okay,
because
on
their kill
4s.
scores are -1, but we are re-rolling everything because of Gaz.
Gaz.
And we are exploding on 6s as always.
Nice.
I'm seeing an already quite nice roll.
So you roll fully when you are within
6 of Gaz.
6, and
Yeah.
fully, not only reroll ones.
Everything.
Nice.
Only in melee though,
Oh, okay.
because of course. So with those explodes, that's 18 hits
Okay.
out of 20 so far. So
And these are damage too?
D3.
D3, okay.
So could get really unlucky, could
Yes.
get really lucky. We've seen the first one. So you decided not to transhuman.
No,
again.
I'm not transhuming.
So we will be wounding on 2s.
Let's do this.
There is only 2 fails there, so that's
Going to roll
16.
these dice. These are -3, aren't they?
-4.
Minus
for kill source.
4. Wow. Okay.
-4.
So it's -3, so 6 ups.
6 ups.
And they're damage D3 each, right?
D3.
So let's say that would kill one anyway.
Yep.
That would kill the other, and that would kill the other, even if they roll 1s.
Yep.
So that is all the bikes dead. Yeah, sad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight onto this unit. I'm going to
Yes.
strike back
Yep.
because I do want to kill these bikes. Here we go.
You're right.
So hitting on 3s, and I'm still rerolling fully because of Chapter Master. This is not a hit, and that is actually a good spread of hits. And I'm looking for 5s now.
5s.
So got a couple there, and a couple there. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At minus nothing.
Minus
4 ups.
nothing. 4 ups. Okay,
So another dead and another. You can move.
just moving the wound counters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One
One
more
dead.
bite gone.
And what we're going to do next is, again, there's so many attacks coming in from each one. Remember that they don't get as many attacks anymore, right?
No,
Because
still
of the
the
what?
maximum number.
Yep. That's still the maximum number.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll do all the attacks on that side. I'll strike back if I'm still alive.
Yep.
And we'll come back for the saving throws. We are back. A lot of striking back on both sides. We've just done the Orcs at the moment. See if we actually survive or not. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the ones on the other side of the battlefield. 15 wounds in total because I did use transhuman on them. -1, right?
Yep.
So 3 ups because of armor content. And that is there any wounded?
Yes, one is down to 1 wound.
Okay, so 1 is dead and the other one is dead.
Oh.
So that's the bikes removed there. And then we go on to this combat here. So he did 6 wounds in total from the normal orc bikers. No minus, so 3 ups.
Just my, yeah.
So that is 2 wounds. So 1 is slain and 1 is on 1 wound.
Excellent.
And then we do have 3 wounds at -2?
3.
-3, which becomes -2. And these are damage 2.
Yes.
So 5 ups.
Oh.
1 is dead, which is the wounded one.
Well, at least it's nice
There
and
we
equal
go. Now, no fighting back, because obviously those bikes are dead. These bikes are dead. I've already hit back with these guys. That is the end of your turn. It's good that you didn't make those important charges, because if not, I would have been in a lot of trouble.
That's a relative viewpoint there.
Yeah. Let's go on to my turn too. And that's coming up next. And here we go. Turn 2 for the Crimson Fists. Movement now over. Everything is in the board now for both Rhys and myself. First of all, command phase. Pedro Kantor has moved up and he has given full rerolls to himself to try and smash some of those orcs on the bikes, which he doesn't like at all.
No.
Movement wise, okay, drop pod, Dreadnought drop pod has dropped in. Haven't seen one of these on the table since a long time, so hopefully you guys enjoy it being in the table. Mr. Leviathan has walked out 9 inches away from this what are they called again?
Mega Dread.
Mega Dread. And Pedro Kantor has moved up. Oh, Pedro Kantor. Captain Pardo. People get confused with Pedro Kantor and Pardo. Captain Pardo moving up the field. Apothecary also moving up and has healed back his full wounds, which is great to see. Okay, we move on to this unit who has shuffled up. One of them is wounded, so this dice does belong to them actually. They've shuffled up to get as many shots into the mega knobs. There we go. Too many mega units here.
Yeah.
They've stayed put. The last Laz Fusel has stayed put and just moved up to get line of sight. These guys have come out to play finally and will be shooting probably into the mega knobs as well as then probably charging the bikes and helping the unit that's already there. Good thing is that next turn you will not get the extra attack at least because the war is gone, which I'm really looking forward to that happening now. Perfect. What I'm going to do is I am going to actually use the CP I have to put these guys into... Oh, it's 2 CP, isn't it? It is 2 CP. It is 2 CP to put them in the assault and the heavy doctrine, the doctrines, because I don't have one that can put them. So I don't have enough. So forget that, what I've just said in the last couple of seconds. That is my movement phase. Let's go on to shooting coming up. Here we go, all important shooting phase now. Starting it all off, we have the Eliminators firing into the Mega Dread. There, said it in the end. Hitting on 2s. Do I reroll this one? It's damage 3 if it goes through. Does it have an invulnerable save this turn?
Yes.
6 up, right?
6 up.
6 up only. I am actually going to do it. It's a hit.
There you go.
Okay, so I don't have any CP again. And then wounding on 3s. That is 3 wounds at -3, but they are strength 8. I actually said strength 9 last time, but it didn't make a difference. It didn't make a difference because I need to wound. So 6 ups.
6 ups. Okay,
no, that is 9 damage dealt on him. How many wounds has he got left?
2.
2 left. That is not that bad. What I'm going to do is that lonely sergeant there is going to fire into Gazgul.
Gazgul.
What do you think about that?
I think it's a pointless endeavour. You should just give up now.
That's probably true. Hitting on 2s, hitting on 3s actually because I moved, and wounding on 3s. That is a wound.
4 up invulnerable save.
That is a 2, sir.
I am going to CP that.
Okay. Never reroll a reroll. Okay, you did. You did great. Perfect. Okay, and he's got 2 left, right?
He has 2 left.
Okay, so 3 missiles are going to go into... Actually, the storm cannon is going to go into... Can I see Gazgul? Just about? Yes, I can. Okay, so 3 missiles are going to go into Gazgul. Storm cannon is going to go into the Death Dread. And... Death Dread? Mega Dread.
Mega Dread.
You
got it a second ago.
Inventing names here. And then Flamer and Melter is going to go into this guy.
Oof.
I'm going to start with the Flamers. That is 3 massive shots from the Flamers.
Excellent.
1 wound.
1 massive wound.
1 massive wound, which is going to wound 100% wound. -1. It goes. It's okay.
He's fine.
Melter is a hit. Is a wound. -4, so 6 up.
6 up invulnerable save.
Nothing. D6 damage. is 4 damage onto him. Does he have feel no pain or anything like that?
Nope.
No. So he's down to
12.
12 left. Okay, not bad. Storm cannon going into the other Mega Dread. So
What strength is the storm cannon?
7.
Again? So this will be -1 damage
-1 damage.
because of ramshackle.
Okay, perfect. Let's do this. So hitting on 3s. And 3 misses. And wounding on 4s.
Yes.
That is 4 wounds at -1.
4 up saves. Okay.
2 wounds. That is him dead.
That is him.
Does he blow up or something like that?
He can blow up. I really don't want him to.
Blow up, blow up. Oh, no, that's a 1.
He implodes.
Okay, implodes, which is a good thing. That's him dead. Okay, and what else have we got? We've got a pistol shot, absorb a pistol shot from the apothecary. Fails, and we've got a crack grenade from him, which is a hit. Isn't a wound.
Not a wound.
And what else have we got? 3 missiles, which I forgot from the dread, which we're going to go into gas, we said.
Yes.
We forgot. So hitting on 3s. All hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound only. Strength 8. 1 wound only.
4 up.
Oh, and you can't reroll D6. Is the 5, so he loses his 4.
Yes, down to 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
That's not
This
ideal.
is making me excited.
That
Are you
is
excited?
not ideal. No, I'm not excited anymore.
Okay, so
worried.
what we're going to do next is we're going to get all the bolter shots from both this unit and that unit and fire it into the Mega Knobs here in the middle. We will remove the Mega Dread from this.
Yes.
So we're going to do that off camera and come back for those saving throws because these are nasty. These are -2 now.
Ooh.
So you're going to get 4 ups.
4 up saves.
Okay, let's do that coming up. We are back and a total of 10 wounds dealt on the Mega Knobs. -2, which I'm happy about. Let's do this. -2, so 4 up saves.
4 up saves.
3 wounds left each.
Oof.
So that is... Reroll those.
There we go. Oh.
Okay, so that is just 2 wounds dealt on them.
And 6 up feel no pains.
And 6 up feel no pains.
So
Can you be a
looking
boss?
for that kind of roll again.
Oh, no, double 1.
So 1 is down to 1 wound.
Okay.
Grab that over there. We'll put it on him at the back.
Cool. Okay, you lost a couple of wounds here. 4, right?
Yes.
Have you placed the wounds? No.
I've got it down here, but I'll
pass it on, my man.
to you.
Pass it on. Okay, so he's down to 12, isn't he?
12.
Okay, now we're going to go into charges. Pardo, Captain Pardo himself, me on the battlefield, he's charging in. He's a 5, 6, 7, 8, so he's going to go there.
Go there.
The Leviathan needs a 9.
With no rerolls available.
No rerolls, but I don't need it. I'm getting a 12 here.
Oh.
No, I'm not. That's a 6.
Okay.
Okay, and then Kantor is going in, needing a 3. That is a 4, needing a 4 actually, sorry, not a 3.
Oof.
And these guys are going into here and needing, that's it. So let's move everybody in and go straight into combat. Starting off the fight phase, we have Pardo coming in. Rhys does not have any CP.
Nope.
So he can't intervene, which I'm happy about. I was hating all those big amounts of attacks coming in. So Pardo hitting on 2s here.
Would not be 3s with the -1, but it doesn't matter.
Yes, it doesn't matter. 3 1s. And then strength is 8, so 3s to wound. That is 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-3.
6 up saves. Those
no,
both.
damage 2 each, so he's down to 8 wounds.
Down to 8.
Okay. Do you quickly want to hit back if you want?
I
know it's out of sequence, but...
on a 4 up now, he will take D3 mortal wounds for the shocker hull.
Okay. Nothing.
15 points well spent.
Do you want to attack back quickly? I know it's out of sequence, but we can do him if you want.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So...
How many attacks does he have?
He has 5 base.
Okay. Is he degraded now?
Let me check battle scribe.
That's 8. So he starts with... how many does he start with? 8, 16 wounds?
16.
Then he's in his halfway, so it's in the... So you probably need to check his stats.
His attacks don't degrade. It's his weapon skill, movement, and ballistic... not ballistic skill, it's his strength.
Perfect, so it's all good. Let's do this.
So 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s now.
4s, okay.
6 attacks hitting on 4s. And 6s explode.
Nice.
Because he's a goth, this is. Wounding on 2s.
2s to 1s, okay. I'm toughness 5, by the way.
Strength is like 14 at the moment.
2s it is. 2s it is.
So that's 5 wounds.
5 wounds. And these are damage?
D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3. Okay, so I'm going to put the Armour Indomitus 3 up this time.
I think that's a good decision.
which I fail 1. What's the damage you can do?
6.
6, so you could kill him. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I don't know if you want to reroll that.
I don't want to re-roll it.
Yes, you
I'm gonna have
do.
to.
Okay. So
I've got 1 CP left
Yes,
in
you
case
do.
this
Yes,
doesn't
you
go
do.
right.
So that is 5, I believe. No, I've got 6 wounds, don't I?
Yes, I'm going to spend my last
Okay,
CP.
can you reroll damage though? You can't, right?
I think you can.
We'll check that.
We'll check
and we'll
it.
come back in a second. We are back, and as you can see, he's already shaking the dice.
Yeah.
He is. You can. We've checked. Don't know what I was
The
thinking.
mystical shamans outside
His CP
have
gone.
said yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that is the 6. Now.
Oh, he's got his in.
Don't
he's got his
celebrate.
pains.
We do have my feel no pains. I am just looking for 1 6 here. Can I see the SN logo? Please don't let me down. And that is it.
Oh.
We are down to 1 wound remaining.
Oh.
And that is amazing to hear. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into this combat. Pedro Kantor is attacking first. He does have 6 attacks, 7 attacks on the charge. Because, oh no, it's just for core that he gives it. So it's 6 attacks. He is hitting on 3s. Rerolling fully. Because he was chapter mastered himself.
You can go.
And then strength 8, so 3 is 2 wounds.
3s.
That is 2, 4, 5 wounds at -3.
6 up invulnerable saves. Made 1.
Okay, so that is 1 dead,
So yes,
1 dead,
1 dead.
2 dead, and 1's on 2 wounds again to move the dice.
1's on 1 wound because it's
1
damage
wound.
2, isn't
Oh
it?
yes, we finally changed
Damage,
the dice.
yes, we've changed the dice.
So 2 dead and 1's on 1 wound.
Yep.
I'm going to do all these attacks out of camera.
Yep.
Just because there's a lot, and I have a camera in one hand and I have small hand in the other. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to come back for the saving throws. Okay, we are back. 12 wounds dealt from that first unit. Not bad at all. There is a total of 4 wounds left.
5 wounds.
5
because
wounds.
The knob has an extra 1.
Okay, and you have a 4-up save?
4 up save.
4-up save. Okay. Can I
So-
kill full units? Can I kill it? And it looks like I
think-
definitely
yeah, I think you
have.
probably can.
That's them wiped out. That means that
Oh,
these guys
God.
cannot move because I didn't charge, so I can't actually activate them. They're removed, and guess what? That is the end of the turn because there's nothing else in combat.
Nope.
Okay, let's score some points and go into turn 3 for the mighty orcs. Movement phase over for the orcs on turn 3. Nothing happening in the command phase because you basically can't heal anything at the back end of where he is now. So we are going to go straight onto shooting. Before that, movement-wise, these guys have slightly moved up 4 inches. These guys are now moving up the field because obviously my Dreadnought has come in. So basically, he doesn't have to screen the back end. The other boys on that side are now moving throughout around that ruin. And Gaz obviously has moved up the field as well. Only on 4 wounds now, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Let's go straight on to shooting. Who's going to
Shooting.
start that off?
So we'll start with Gaz.
Okay.
He's going to pile all his shots
Into that unit.
into that unit because
Okay.
one's already on 1 wound.
Yes, it is.
So he's going to get 16 shots
Wow.
because
He's got 16
he's got
shots.
a massive Gatling gun
Is it
on his.
16 shots? Wow, bonkers, isn't
Yeah,
it?
36-inch range.
Yeah.
Because it's basically a weird rapid-fire weapon.
Okay.
12 inches from over 12 shots from over 18 inches.
Wow.
16 within 18.
Yeah, Daka, isn't it? Daka.
So, hit on 5s. He's not any more
Not
special
really.
than his usual orc, but he does seem to like to
Yeah.
hit.
When you have a lot of shots, you normally hit a lot.
You normally get a few hits.
Okay, and that's a great spread of hits. Okay, how many wounds is it?
It's
How many, what's his strength, sorry?
Strength 5.
Strength 5,
So
okay.
wounding on 3s
And that is 2, 4, 6 wounds.
at -1. So
At -1.
so minus nothing.
Okay, so 3 ups,
Just
and these are damage.
1.
Damage 1.
Just looking
Okay.
to plink that last
So
wound
he's
off.
dead, and he's down on 1 wound. So 1 is dead, and 1 is down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
Okay, any more shooting?
Yes, we are
What
going
else?
to have the
Oh.
big mech
Yes.
is going to shoot at. It's going to shoot at the eliminators.
Let's do this.
Because
What's its range? Is it range high?
24 inches. So
Yeah,
I
it's
think
fine.
we're just
Yep,
in.
it's fine for
So
sure.
D3 plus 1 shots
Okay, which is
for
4.
the maximum. Hitting on 4s.
That is 1 hit.
1 hit. At least there's no mortal wounds to himself. That would be embarrassing. Strength 8. So winning on 2s.
Okay,
-3.
-3, which is -2. and I am in cover for a 1 up at the moment.
Yep.
So no, 2 up. I have a 2 up at the moment. So -2 would go a 4 up.
Actually, no, because of Armour of Contempt, they're in cover and they're camo cloaks.
Yes.
-3 becomes 0. So it's a 3 up save.
3 up save. Well, that is a 3. Perfect. Okay.
Curse you, Armour of Contempt.
So that is the end of your shooting, right?
I know.
Oh,
This
yes.
is important.
This is important. So you've got 2 flamers.
Yes.
Okay. So here we
Big
go.
gun, I'm also going to say, is going to target the Apothecary.
Just in case you kill Pardo.
If I kill Pardo now...
Okay. Here we go. That is 6 shots. Strength?
Exactly. 5.
5. So 4's 2 wounds.
4's to wound. Do it over here.
That is 3
wounds.
AP?
There's no AP here.
So 2 up saves.
2 up saves.
Pass them all, and that was your only hope.
Yep. So
that's it.
No more
That's the
shooting
end
with
of the shooting. Let's go on to charges really quickly. What's going to charge what?
So Gaz is going to charge
The intercessors, right?
the intercessors and the eliminator.
And the
because
eliminator.
he can fit
Yeah,
right
yeah, definitely.
there.
Do you want to roll for that? Just here?
Well, I'm going to charge with Beast Snaggers first.
Okay.
Because just in case you wanted to...
Overwatch, right?
Well, actually, they're 2 separate units, aren't
Yes,
they? So it
yeah.
doesn't matter. So Beast Snagger's going to go into that unit.
Maybe a 9? That's definitely in.
Yes,
so he's
they're
in. We'll
definitely
move
in.
these in.
Mega
Armor
Knobs
Knobs.
charging the larger unit.
Needing a
of
7,
Marines
you
there.
said?
A 7
Which is
with a
6.
3 reroll because
Yes.
they are Orcs.
That is an 8.
8.
So they're in as well.
And,
And
the
then...
Beast Snaggers round here
Yes.
are also going to charge that poor little eliminator
Let's do it.
with a 10.
10.
That's
And then
definitely...
Gaz is finishing off, right?
And Gaz charging both of those.
Yep.
Looks like a 6 or a 7. It's
Definitely.
an 11 anyway.
Does he do mortal wounds on the charge or something?
No.
Okay,
No.
so everybody's in. We're going to have a party now.
Yes.
And yeah, let's do this.
Oh.
Starting off with the big man himself, Gaz going into both, right? Are you throwing all the attacks into the intercessors?
Everything into the intercessors
Okay.
because, funnily enough, I trust these guys to deal with.
Perfect. 1 CP for transhuman
Yes.
on that unit of intercessors. Here we go.
We know how that went last time.
Yes, we did.
2's re-rolling
Okay,
and 6's explode.
okay.
So I'll just put that one
yeah,
back
and 1 extra
and
dice
grab
you
another
need.
dice. So 9
And
hit,
wounding on 4s.
wounding on 4s. Hoping for
More than...
much better than last time.
Okay,
and I
that's
would
3.
say
That's 3 wounds.
it is better. That is -5 flat 4 damage. So I think
Okay,
they might be dead.
So they are dead, yes?
So there's 3 just
Definitely.
absolutely,
Zoink.
definitely dead.
Zoink. Okay, perfect. What else have you got?
So I've got all of these Beast Snaggers
Yep,
here.
which we can do off camera
We can
again.
do off
Sorry,
camera.
guys, but it just makes much more sense.
Should we do the smaller attacks first
Do
with
this
this unit?
Yeah, should we do this unit?
So they will get 3 attacks each,
Yeah.
and the Knob will also get 3, but I'll do him separately because he is 2 damage.
Definitely.
So we've got 3 regular boys.
3, 6, 9 attacks, right?
9 attacks, hitting on 3s, 6s explode. So
Okay.
3 misses, but 1 explodes.
Yep.
Take that. Winning on 3s.
Yes, sir. That is
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
-1.
3, 4, 5. -1, which basically I ignore. So 3 ups again. And that is 1 dead.
Takes 1 down.
Ooh. Okay, perfect.
And then 3 attacks from the Knob.
Yes, sir. Hitting on 4s.
3s. This is just a regular old
Ah,
weapon.
this is a regular. Okay.
So 2 hits.
Mhm.
3s to wound. 2 wounds. This is -2.
So 4 ups. Both
Very
pass.
nice.
Okay, so again, we're going to cut off
Yep.
to all the rolling for all these attacks on the Mega Knob.
Yep.
All those attacks on that side, which probably we won't see an infiltrate anymore over there. And we will catch you back for my saving throws coming up. We are back and all the attacks are now in. I've actually rolled for my wounds, for my saves on the infiltrator. It was like a handful. Just rolled, took him off because it was silly to actually record that.
Yep.
And then moving over to here, we've done this amount of wounds, which I don't know how many, but I think there's 15.
16.
16 in total. Minus is?
4.
-4, so 6 up saves?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 dice. How many do you have there?
That should be in
1, 2, 3, 4,
14.
5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in total. So
Wow.
grab 2 more, and these are D3, right?
D3 each.
You want to roll some dice? Yeah, that's 16,
I'm
right?
not sure I have 16 in my hand. Oh no.
I think you had 14, right? You said.
I had 18 in my hand.
Okay.
So I'm going to take away 2, and I'm going to roll the dice that you just gave me out of
Perfect. So you had 18 in your dice in your hand.
Yes.
And these are how many?
So 16.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
14.
So
So
you
I'm
need to take
going to take 2 away again.
2 and 2 more because you've added 2 that were mine.
I'm running out of maths.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's roll those. Let's roll those
6.
and we'll count them.
Oh, this is 14.
Okay.
I've got it.
We got there. We got there in the end.
So D3 each.
Okay, so that's 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, 5
dead, 6 dead, 7 dead, 8. Yeah.
That's it. That's the unit. We moved to play. That's them done.
Oof.
It's only me to attack back, which I'm going to go with Pardo first.
Understandable.
Let's do this. So hitting on 2s.
3s.
3s, sorry, because of the power fist. And wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. -3.
-3, sir.
Still a 6-up save. Nothing.
Nope. So that's another down to 4.
Yes.
Yep, down to 4.
Funnily enough, he's going to attack back.
Obviously. Let's see if you can chop him down now. How many attacks does he have now?
Still 5.
Hitting on 5s? That's his last profile?
Yes, it must be.
Profile.
Must
Okay.
be. 5s. Oh, and 6s
what a
explode.
What a roll. Okay.
Wounding on 2s.
Yes.
No more armor Indomitus save.
So that is 4.
4 wounds. -3.
Okay. So 4-up saves. Oh, sorry. 4-up saves.
4-up saves.
Oh, 1 goes through.
D3
don't
plus
have any
3
CP,
damage.
right?
No.
D3 plus 3. Do you want to roll for that?
It's the big 6
It's the
again.
Big 6.
If I see 6 6s, Pardo, I can see.
No. So he's dead, but he's done his job. 4 wounds down, remaining only on the Mega Dread. That's not bad at all.
He's made a very good account of himself.
Yes. So now we go here.
Yes.
And we do have 4 attacks each because Pedro is there and they have got charged. So 4, 4, 4, 4, and 1 for the Sergeant extra there.
Very nice.
Okay, so can we kill this unit off? We shall see. There we go. There we go. Hitting on 3s.
3s.
Rerolling 1s. Zoink, 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 and zoink.
Okay. That's a very good roll.
Move that one and that one. And then we wound on 5s, don't we?
Yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-up saves?
5 6-up saves. There's only 4 left in the unit. I want to see 2 6s here, and I see 3 1s instead.
Anyway, that's them removed. That
is
means
them
that
removed.
objective is still mine because I am objective secured. I'll pile in a bit. That is the end. Obviously, these intercessors are not there.
They are not there anymore.
I do have to attack back into Gaz.
Yes.
With all. So you killed, how many did you kill? 3. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left.
Yes.
So here we go.
One suffered death in the
2,
shooting phase.
3, 4, 5. Is it 5 I said?
There is 5.
And 1 for the Sergeant. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Imagine if I kill Gaz now.
I'll be very upset.
Hitting on 3s. Okay, we move. Oh, that was a hit. That was a miss. And I haven't got anything to reroll there.
Nope.
And
5s again.
5s to 1s. Nothing
No,
at all.
Gaz
okay.
remains indomitable.
Gaz remains indomitable. But on 4 wounds, which is good. That means I can kill him this turn. Hopefully.
No.
Okay, end of the Orcs, turn 3. Let's go into Crimson Fists coming up. Here we go, turn 3 movement for the Crimson Fists over. Very difficult to know what I'm doing here, but I will try my best because this unit is going to be very difficult. But how cool and iconic is this? Kantor just charging towards them. No fear it is for him. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so I've fallen back with the 3 intercessors. The Dreadnought, Leviathan Dreadnought has now pulled through and now targeting Gaz. Hopefully targeting Gaz. Chief Apothecary Shaggy have stayed exactly where he is because there's actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to on camera actually move him to bring an intercessor back. So I've actually failed my leadership, which I forgot to mention. It was done off camera, and 2 have run away, and I passed my leadership over here. But Shaggy's going to try and run here 1 up. 2. So can you actually measure? Have you got your tape measure?
I do.
So that's an 8 inches, and if I am within 3 inches of those intercessors, so you can move them up all the way there.
Okay, so right there.
Am I within 3?
I'll give you that. There you go.
Okay,
within 3.
so 1 is back, and I'm placing him
right there.
Perfect. So that is my movement, basically, as you can see. Not a lot on the table, but still points to be scored. Here we go. We're going to start off the shooting phase, and we're going to go with the 3 las fusils going into... Now, yes, I'm going to go 3 las fusils into Mr. Dread here.
Yes.
Hitting on 2s. Do I re-roll this, or do I wait for one of the wounds?
Ooh.
Am I cheeky? No, I won't be cheeky.
No cheekiness.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. 2 6-ups to save him. I think I'm smelling 2 6s already.
Can you smell that?
Let's see.
Nope. It was just
that
me.
is it. Dead. And basically,
doesn't matter if he exposed, but does he do it for coolness? No, he doesn't.
Coolness and some fireworks. I think everybody would always appreciate some fireworks. So he's gone.
He's gone.
Next up, we will go. Leviathan is going to go all its shots into... Oh, I'm a bit scared about this because I really want to do the 4 wounds onto Gaz. Okay, I'm going to do all the shots into the boys.
The boys.
I'm going to do all the shots into the boys. I'm going to do 1 melter shots into Gaz. Melter shots to start. No, let's do the flamers. It has to be done, right?
He's teasing
Flamers, 2d6 is 11. This is why I went into the boys. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Strength 5, toughness 5, force to wound. Okay, that is 2, 4, 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
Yep, 6 up saves.
Yes. 6 6-up saves incoming. Or none.
Or none. Okay, that's 6 dead. I'm happy with that. And then 2, 4, 8 shots from the storm cannons. Hitting on 3s. 1 miss only. No, 2 misses.
2 misses.
And 3 to wound. And that is 5 at -1.
So 6-up saves still.
6-up saves again. Because they have an invulnerable save, don't they?
They do.
It's another 5.
Oh, dead.
Okay, I'm liking this. 1 shot from the pistol, the 18-inch pistol from the apothecary. I know I've advanced with him, so I can't. And then 1 melter shot into Gaz.
Into Gaz.
That is a hit.
That is a hit.
Dun, dun, dun.
3s to wound.
That is not a wound, but guess what? I will be re-rolling this.
Oh, it's cheeky.
Into a 1.
He was too cheeky for his own good.
Too cheeky. Okay, next up, I will be shooting these guys into, obviously, the big units of
things you can't remember the name
so
of.
2, 4, 6, 8. There we go. Set it in the end. All hits.
Oh, all hit as well.
5 to wounds.
5 to wound.
And that is 4 wounds. -2.
-2, because you have stayed intact.
Yes, why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't you?
Okay, so that is 3 wounds, so that's 2 dead.
No,
1 dead, 1-on-1 wound.
1-on-1 wound, so we're just playing the game
Then
of moving.
Kantor will shoot his Dawn's Arrow,
Well,
which is all hits, strength 4. 2 wounds, -2.
-2, 4-up saves.
That is another one dead.
Another one dead.
Whoa.
I'm just going to throw that away, apparently.
Okay, perfect. I believe that is all my shooting, which I am not going to complain about, to tell you the truth.
Oh.
Charges coming up. Leviathan Garcia charging into Gaz. Let's see if we can get this kill. That would be epic as it can be. That is a 6. That is, I'll move as much as possible into the space of Gaz. Then we're going to go with Kantor into these last Mega Knobs. That is a charge as well, so he's going to move all the way here. And these guys are staying put. They are not moving because they're in a good place to score some points.
They're scared is what they are.
They are scared, to tell you the truth.
Understandably.
I was trying to be as brave as possible, or act as if it was as brave as possible. Okay, so let's get some dice and go straight into combat.
Let's do it.
Okay, scary. I'm scared because I don't want to roll badly, and you're scared because you don't want to lose Gaz. Here we go. Leviathan going in, which we actually have to move with him.
Yes.
I'm actually going to go... I'll go there.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. This is Garcia's moment. Can he do it? That is 4 hits.
Okay.
And he's wounding on 2s. That is 3 wounds. you do have a 4-up invulnerable
So
save.
do it one at a time.
One at a time.
What's the damage?
Damage is 2d3.
2d3.
Yes. That is a fail. That is a fail.
So I can fight on death for the amount
Yes.
of CP that I have.
Or reroll.
Or I could just avoid him dying in the first place.
Yeah.
So what? I'm going to roll the other 2, because
Okay.
technically I'm supposed to do that anyway. So it
Oh.
wouldn't be worth it,
No.
because he's just taken all the wounds.
So he's going to die for
So
sure.
he does die,
Yes.
but I'm going to spend 2 CP.
To fight on death.
Gaz ain't
How
having this.
epic is this?
He's not
We'll
having
leave it for now. Let's go on to Kantor's attack. And he's going to go in for the kill. Hitting for 2s. Reroll. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Okay, 1 miss. And then wounding on 3s. Wow. Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't do this, Kantor. That's 2 wounds at -3.
5 ups.
That's
Okay.
2.
Adds up to a 5.
That's another dead one.
That's one
That's
more
another,
dead.
Was one wounded?
No.
No. Okay.
Killed that guy.
So another one dead. Now, shall we do these attacks really quickly?
Yes.
How many attacks do they have each?
4.
4 attacks. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 attacks.
The attacks. We're just gonna
Move in.
move in and
Yep.
surround him
Cool.
as
There we
much
go.
as we can.
There we go.
No escape for you.
No
really.
escape. Okay, so 20 attacks.
20 attacks.
Hitting on 3 4s.
4s,
Wounding
unfortunately.
on 2s.
7 plus 6.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 2s.
Yes.
And it's damage D3 each. So
Yes, it
let's
is
see
pretty
if
nasty.
Kantor can survive. That would be so good. Here we go.
Here we go. Looking for 6s as well. Absolutely. Come on.
Okay.
Right. So
Exploding 6s is
that's
what he wants.
looking good so far.
It is. It is looking really good. Okay.
Only missed 4 times.
2 to
That's
2 wounds.
very, very lucky.
That's
for
very
the
good.
roll. No rerolls. 2s.
2 to 2 wounds.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna use these because it is much easier. I don't even have to count. 4 up invulnerable save.
Yes. I think
No.
I think he might be dead.
Kantor, he doesn't die, bro. He doesn't die.
never
He's
dies.
severely wounded and he's being
Yes.
brought off of the battlefield.
I should know that as an orc.
That is very
That's
true.
the only way it works.
Okay, so now we go into Gaz fighting upon death, using his last 2 CP to fight back. Can he take the Leviathan out? We shall see. How many attacks does he have again?
So I fight on my bottom profile.
Okay.
Because
Which
Gaz.
is as many attacks as you can
It's
get.
the most attacks I can get, so it's quite good for me. I'm
Okay.
still going to be wounding on 3s.
Let's do this.
So hitting on 2s, re-rolling. Thankfully.
Okay.
So that 1 will just turn into
Yes.
an explosion.
Mhm.
On 3s. Gaz needs to go back to fighting classes
Okay, so 5 wounds.
at -5.
Okay, so 5 up invulnerable saves. Fail them all. Damage?
4 flat.
4 flat. So 4, 8, 12, 16. That's him dead. Does he blow up? No.
Oh.
Okay, so Gaz is dead, but the Leviathan is dead. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
Okay.
That's so
That
awesome.
finishes off my turn 3. We're going into turn 4. That's coming up. Before we do that, we do have to do leaderships on either side. This unit first, leadership lost 3. Leadership 7, I believe. That is fine. And then these guys have lost loads, haven't they?
Yes. So we're
Okay,
looking for a 1.
Looking for a 1.
That's not a 1.
You got not a 1.
That's
okay.
a 4.
Okay, so 1 is removed, and then you've got 6 dice to roll.
6 dice to roll.
Can you do it? Can you do it? 2 more.
2 more. That's
Okay.
fine.
4 left, which is good. He's still holding that objective.
It's fine.
And that is the end of that. Now we're properly going on to turn 4. Movement over for the auction turn 4. Not a lot on the table for either side, but I think there's more bodies because of that unit on the battlefield. What Rhys has done, he's moved these as close to the wall as possible. Sneaky little orcs there. Don't want to be overwatched by this unit, so smart play from him. These guys have advanced up, just about going on to that objective, and then these guys just about to charge into that unit and basically kill them all.
Yes.
Okay, quick shooting phase, I guess.
Very quick.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
We're going to throw a stick bomb
Okay,
for the first time ever.
okay,
So D6 shots for 2.
nice.
Hitting on 5s, of course. And that was
Nothing.
really good.
And then you've got his gun, right?
Yes. I get nothing if I shoot the Dreadnought drop pod, but it's kind of cool.
Okay.
It's a big thing, and the mech's going, ooh, shiny, I'm
Ooh,
going to loot that.
shiny.
So
Need to break
D3
it.
plus 1 for maximum shots again.
Nice.
So hitting on 4s.
2 hits.
Doing a mortal wound to himself in the process, so he's
Nice.
down to 5 wounds.
Okay.
The mad lad. Wounding on 3s.
Yes, sir.
1 wound at
One
-3.
1 wound at -3. That's
Makes the save.
Makes the save,
There's
yeah.
an Armour of Contempt.
Yes, you do. Okay, so that is the end of the shooting. Chargers, these guys are just going to go bunk,
Did
bunk,
more wounds to
bunk,
myself than I did
bunk,
to you.
bunk, and then you needed a 4, you said, or 5?
A 4.
A 4.
4
okay.
with a reroll.
That is
An
definitely
8.
in. Let's move them in and into the fight. Here we go, straight into the fight phase. 1 CP being spent. Actually, how many attacks do these guys have now? Still 4?
Still 4 each.
And they're hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
Well, yes.
I'm actually going to spend the CP on them.
Shrewd. I like it.
Because if I get that objective, it's actually game breaking.
Yeah.
Okay, so all yours here, 3 attacks each.
3 attacks each. So we're going to start with the knob because he's got higher damage.
Let's do this.
So hitting on 3s. Great start. Wounding on. So he's strength 5 base.
So 3 is 2 1.
+1 for the charge.
Yeah, he's not going to go to strength
and
8,
+2.
right?
He is strength 8.
Is it? Is
yeah,
it?
his snagger claw.
Okay.
So that's a
2
wound. -2.
Is it 1 damage?
2 damage.
Damage 2. Blink.
Yeah.
Okay. And
And
the rest
9
of
more
the attack?
attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on
Feel no
threes.
pain. Feel no pain.
Ooh,
Feel no pain.
don't forget that.
No.
So 2 misses, but 3 explodes,
Okay.
which is what I'm needing right now.
Yes, you do. And strength is 5, so 3 to wound.
Strength is 6.
6
Yeah.
plus to wound. Okay. So
Good
roll
wound.
2, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
9, yes. Because
Okay.
the one hiding under Makari.
Oh, 4, 8, 9. Okay. 3 ups.
Yes.
So that is 1 failed, 6 up. No,
It
so
winked
1
again.
wound dealt on them. And then it's time for these guys. So 4, 8, 12,
20.
20 dice. So you need to basically count them up again.
7, 9,
You have them enough?
12, 16 at the moment.
Okay.
1, 2,
4
3.
more. You can get there.
We've
you
got
can
them.
get there.
We've found them.
Here we go.
Hitting on 4s.
Just here. Hitting on 4s first.
That was a 1.
Mm-hmm.
So miss.
Okay.
Actually, a very good
Wow,
spread of hits
really good
there,
spread.
and
And
5
extra
explodes.
hits. Wow.
So I missed
Fours?
once.
Yep.
Very over average with the Meganobs this
Yes.
game.
Yes.
Really making their points worth.
4s for transhuman.
4 for transhuman.
Hoping for me to save them. Okay.
It's
And that is
still a very good roll.
still a very, very good roll. Okay.
These
so
are
we're gonna-
-4.
-4, so 6 ups.
6 ups.
I needed better rolls, but no, that is damage D3 each, right? So
D3
that would
each.
kill 1, that could kill 3, and it could survive if you roll really low. So do you want to re-roll
So,
these? And
yeah,
these,
just roll those.
that's
Yeah,
good. So
yeah.
that's the unit perished,
They are perished.
and that is it for them. I do attack back over here.
Yes, you
So
do.
I've got 3, 6, and 4. 1 more from the sergeant for being charged. I'm hitting on 3s. Remove. And whoa,
Whoa.
wounding on 5s. That is only
Just the
1
one. 6
wound.
up. Nope, fails it.
Failed. Okay. And
Failed,
no
guys.
leadership's done there.
Nope, because
So
only
that-
one has died.
Exactly that. So that finishes off your turn. I did need that unit to be wiped out, but I didn't. So,
Dropping
dice
dice
to
all over the place and it's
We're-
running away.
We're both rolling dice everywhere. Perfect. That is the end of Rhys's turn 4. And let's go on to my turn 4 coming up. Okay, end of my movement for turn 4. Not a lot happening. Sadly, I don't have these guys. It was very important for them to survive, just because I needed, obviously, that objective with objective secured. But I didn't get it. So Rhys is in the lead at the moment. 4 pistol shots. I have moved my apothecary, brought 1 back again. And here we go. 4 pistol shots. 2 hits. No wounds.
No wounds.
Okay. 3 shots from them. Basically, I can see these guys, so I might as well go into them.
Yes, may as well.
That's 3 shots. Hit you on 2s. Ooh, 3 hits.
3 hits.
3 to wounds. 3 wounds at -3.
5 up.
5
Saves.
and they're damage 3.
Oof. There's 1.
That is 2
Okay.
dead.
Yeah, I'll wear that because
Okay.
you can't kill any more.
I'll take these 2 that are not on the objective, I guess.
That is my boss knob.
Okay,
So I'd
so-
like to keep him around.
Him?
Yeah, he can die. He's fine.
Perfect. Okay, and then we're going to go straight into combat. So he's going to charge in.
Yes.
Which he charges in.
Oh, yes.
So he charges first. He's got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 5s. So 1 wound.
1 wound. 6 up invulnerable save. Does not make
Nope,
it.
1 is dead.
1 is dead.
And now you attack first because
Yes.
it's how the game rules are.
It is how the game rules are.
Okay, so
So
you're going to go for the knob first?
I'll go for the knob first.
Perfect.
May as well. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits.
Okay,
Can't complain. Wounding on
that's...
that, yes.
Okay,
-2.
so -2 still? Ah,
Yes.
for him, yes, right? So 4 ups. That is 1 pass, damage 2.
Damage 2.
6 ups. Nope. so that is
Unfortunate.
1 dead.
And then 3 attacks from my other boy.
Oh,
With 2
exploding.
explodes.
He's angry.
He is red hot right now. Yes, he is, with 4 wounds. Only
4
-1.
wounds. AP -1, so 3 ups. Followed by 6
Could,
ups.
could kill 1.
Yes, you do. That's
Oh,
another 1 drop.
Good
Boink.
lad.
Okay, so I strike back. And I've got
You
2
do
attacks. And
The sergeant.
the sergeant, so 1 more attack. From here, no one's
Go
charged
on,
in.
you can kill that unit.
That is 3 attacks and
Oh.
5s. That is 1
Oh,
more.
you can't kill that unit.
What
But
is
you
that?
do kill that boy.
Okay, and you do have to do a leadership because you've lost 2. On the roll of a 6, he runs away.
Yes.
Don't roll a 6.
I
It
do
goes
not.
into 6. Okay, so he does survive 1 more turn. That is big. That is big. Nothing I can do there. Count up some points. It's close. And we're going on to turn 5. Turn 5, movement over. We've got the these snagger boys moving up now into the middle objective. We've got the weird boy. Yep.
Big Mac.
Big Mech. There we go.
Big Mech.
moving up the field. And then we've got actually this little Makari here.
Makari, the real
moving
boss.
the real boss. Moving towards the apothecary, Chief Apothecary Shaggy, to get in the fight. Obviously, they've stayed put. And let's see how this goes. These guys have just shuffled up a bit just to try and get out of line of sight, but obviously they don't move enough. Let's do shooting really quickly. Is this a pistol? No.
We have a single pistol.
That's a pistol. Okay.
Going into a marine.
You want to roll here?
No, I'll come over to see you.
Okay.
Hello. Heading on a 5. Very good. And then D3 +1 shots of the custom Mega Blaster, and it's going to go into
Who's
the
it gonna go?
apothecary.
Into the apothecary. Okay.
So D3 +1
Is 1 shot.
for 2.
2 shots.
Hitting on 4s.
Nothing.
Excellent. So
And that is the
orc
end of the
shooting.
shooting phase. Charges.
Charge
You've got
phase.
a 10-inch charge from
Big Mech.
the Big Mech and a shorter charge from...
Short charge from Makari.
Makari.
Let's roll for Makari first,
Let's do this.
because he's keen.
Okay.
I think an
He's
8
in.
will get him
Yes, he's
in. So
definitely
I'm
in.
just going to make sure I'm within your table quarter there.
Okay.
And then we need a 10 from the
10-inch
Big Mech
charge. With a reroll.
with a reroll.
That's all you need. That is a 10.
Bang!
He's going in for the kill.
He's going for it.
Let's go into combat. Coming up. Here we go. Combat time. It's a difficult one. Is Makari going in first? Or
Yes, he is.
Makari. Okay.
So, Makari, hitting on 4s with 3 attacks.
One
One
hits.
explodes,
One explodes.
because he is a Goff. So he's only strength 3,
Okay.
but 6s do D3 mortal wounds.
Nice.
Oh,
And guess what? D3 mortal wounds done on him.
D3
So,
mortal
yep.
wounds
Let's do it.
for
Hit
2.
6 ups. Okay, and does he
Oh.
have a damage apart from that? No.
Yes.
Which
No,
is-
no, that will just be D3 mortal
Just
wounds.
D3 mortal wounds.
Just
Okay.
D3 mortal
So
wounds.
he is down to 2.
Down to 2.
Okay. Or 3. I need to check that. Okay, and then we've got the Big Mech.
Big Mech, Thulkrin Shiny Eye,
Okay.
coming
let's do
in.
this.
Hitting on 4s,
That's 2
2
hits.
hits. Wounding on 2s.
Okay.
2 wounds.
2.
-3, damage 2.
-2. So 5 ups.
5 ups.
Passes 1, damage 2. So
Damage
we
2.
need a 6 here, unless I've got 5 wounds. We need to check that. That is
Oh,
a
but
save
he's definitely
anyway.
alive.
So he's definitely alive. We will be checking his stats because I do need to check his stats
I think it is 5.
to attack back
He is
anyway.
Primaris.
So let's do that. He has survived. Chief Apothecary Shaggy has survived on 2 wounds left because he is Primaris, so he had 5 left. I'm going to go with the Intercessors next. So let's do this. Hitting on 3s. That's 3 hits. And then wounding on 5s. That is 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Can you save him?
He does
6
have
ups?
2 wounds.
2 wounds. 6
So
ups.
On 1 6 up, No, but Makari is nearby for the
Okay.
6 up feel no pain.
Is it within 6 inches?
Yes.
Okay. And he
And
does.
the knob survives
So
on
mob
a
survive,
single
and that
wound.
is game changing because I would have moved on to that objective to score.
Yes.
Let's see how that goes. Okay, so I attack back with Shaggy, so 5 attacks, hitting 3 times. And I'm going into Makari, by the way,
Yes.
and a wound. What's his toughness?
3.
3. So I wound twice.
2 up in vulnerable
minus
saves.
1, 2 up in vulnerable saves. Yeah.
He is fine.
Okay, I can't see those dice. Remember to roll a bit further on.
There we go.
Perfect. And that is the end of the turn.
He gets to attack as well.
He gets to attack.
He gets to attack as
That is very true.
He wants his pound of flesh.
The knob needs to attack back.
3s with an
All hits.
explode.
Exploding.
Wounding on 3s.
3s again. That's 2
2
wounds.
wounds, -2, damage 2.
Okay, that is
Ooh.
1 dead.
You have your feel no pains, and they are
I
damage
do.
2 each.
Damage to each, so 4 feel no pains, right?
Yes.
6 ups for miracle.
Now
No,
both
that is it.
Killed.
Okay, so that is the end of your turn 5. Let's count up some points and go on to my turn 5. Okay, so we were counting points to see if actually there was a win or not. There was a very close margin to do, which I thought there was a close margin to do, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I needed. So these eliminators needed a 3 or more, or 4 or more to actually advance down and go into that objective, which I rolled a 6 with a reroll for my free CP. And they basically, Shaggy's fallen back because he basically didn't want to die. And I can't shoot now with the snipers, so I can't get Oath of Moment or an extra point for killing a character. And basically the game would finish exactly there. The game would finish at 70-75. Now, after that, a win to the Orcs, but we also would need to score, raise the banners for Rhys on turn 5 for another 3. And I would score another 1 here for engage, raise the banners high, sorry. And that would take it to 71-78 for the Orcs. Friendly fist bump.
Bang.
Let's talk about it all in the end of game conclusion, coming right up. So there we have it, the end of the game and a win to the Orcs.
Wow.
Sad times here in the studio, but what an epic game that was. So many iconic moments, Kantor charging the Mega Knobs, things exploding everywhere, Leviathan taking down Gaz to its last single wound, and then him fighting upon death to take him down as well.
Oh, it's just an awesome moment.
Epic moments all around, and we've had a blast here at the studio. And we've had pizza, which is extra points.
Yes,
extra
you
points.
needed that pizza.
Extra points.
You were flagging to
I was like, my energy's going down.
You rejuvenated in that last part. I was
exactly,
worried. He had me worried.
Perfect. So, talking about the game, on my side first, if you don't mind, Chris. I think that I needed first turn just because, obviously, my Invictor Warsuits just got run down straight away. If I would have gone first, you know, that's the risk you need to take with things like Invictor Warsuits. Like, yes, it's down to the first dice roll. If you go first, you're basically boxing things in, going in, shooting, charging, and it's great. But when you don't go first with them, so. Yeah. And that is exactly what happened. Rhys played it very well, and moved aggressively with some units straight away, and we basically clashed in the middle. Apart from that, I don't think I've made much mistakes. It's just been an epic game, backwards and forwards, swinging backwards and forwards. A couple of turns where Rhys got his full primary points is where the game actually swung quite a lot. But there, again, for me, this game was all about the enjoyment, and it's been so close. What was it, 6 points, 7 points difference in the end, which was crazy.
I can't count anymore.
Yeah, I can't count anymore either after no retreat. Game-wise first, would you have done anything differently? Did you think you made any mistakes?
Yeah, I think leaving the Beast Snaggers back.
Okay.
After that Dreadnought Drop Pod landed,
yes,
I should have started moving them more aggressively straight away.
Okay.
Maybe would have scored a little bit less for engage, but I could have just choked the game out through primary.
Yes.
Because I did give up parts of the mid board that I think maybe I shouldn't have done.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you did a fantastic job of pressing me right at the start with the very aggressive deployment, which is always risky against Orcs.
It's always risky.
It's risky anyway, but against a fighting army.
We're playing Crimson Fist versus Orcs.
You want to get me.
I can't just go back. I need to go forward. I need revenge
You must
everywhere.
hold your ground to the very last. And that you did.
I did.
100%.
I did that.
The play to kill Gaz really well worked.
Yeah.
Forcing me to use that 2CP. I very nearly
I will reroll.
I'll tell you right now, I was about to reroll.
Yeah.
And I thought for just one more second than I normally would have done.
And
then I rolled the other side saves anyway, and I would have failed. So it would have been a complete waste.
I would have preferred if you would have passed 2.
Yeah.
And then had to reroll and fail, and I would have been perfect.
Because I would have rerolled that.
Having that Leviathan at the end would have made a big difference to the game. I think that was the icing on the cake. If I had that survived, that could have been a much closer game.
100%.
Anyway, what's your best unit of the game, do you think, on your side?
Man of the match. Man of the match.
Or unit of the match, right? I'm going for the Leviathan. It dropped down, it did its damage in shooting, then charged in, did a bit more, cleared like 11 Snagger boys in shooting, and then charged Gaz and took him out. How epic is that? Dropping from a drop pod and doing all that is absolutely crazy. So, that's good.
Have to agree with you.
He also removed, I think he's totally removed 8 wounds from Gaz, because he came down and threw his missiles at Gaz.
Yes.
And did the 5 damage on him, and then charged in and drilled his face in,
which
was amazing. Now you need to stitch him back up again.
Yeah.
You need to stitch
his head's kind of upside down. Grotznick's kind of going, where does his boot go?
Do you want it a bit up? Do you want it a bit further up, a bit further down? Yeah. Anyway, let's talk a bit about No Retreat. We've just finished No Retreat. It's your second No Retreat.
It is, yeah.
Did you enjoy it again?
I did.
Yes,
I couldn't stop telling you how much of a good time
it was. It was great. It was amazing,
phenomenal.
And something I asked Alex in the last battle report I did with him: if people want to apply and are a bit scared of applying, because it's a big thing, right? You're traveling all the way to Gibraltar with people you don't really know. Tell them what they should do. Do you think is it worth it? Is it worth it?
It's 100% worth it. You spoke about it on the Pardo Cult show about the ticket price, which I understand. You know, for
it
me,
scares a bit.
I'm a student. I'm 24 years old. It's a big investment, but the amount you get for it, and for those thinking that perhaps you don't have a big social media platform, you don't have hundreds or thousands of followers, like some of the people that come here with amazing models, amazing, just hobby backgrounds. I'm one of you. I have 84 followers on Instagram. I am not very active on it either. I could probably have more if I actually posted every 2 months. But I've been invited twice now, and I like to think that that's because No Retreat is not just about being the biggest and the best. It's about being the best hobbyist you can be.
The biggest and the best.
Biggest and the best. But Pardo and the team really look for that in people. And if you have the guts to apply, knowing that, you're not a big name in the industry.
And don't need to be.
You're definitely just as considered as anyone else. And you're just as worthy.
If you've applied once, don't be scared of applying again. We've had people
I applied 4 times before I came.
4 times. And I know another person who applied 6 times.
Yeah.
And he's now been twice as well. So, just keep applying. Keep on drilling, and sooner or later you'll make it for sure.
100%.
With that said, that is the end of it for today. Hope you guys at home enjoyed the battle report. We'll catch you back in the next battle report coming very soon.
Wow.